Greetings, comrades. Hope this finds you well. So I believe I reached the end of week 9 yesterday on my homegrown / foraged food challenge, and still have been able to at least consume something each day that I either grew or foraged. Actually, I don't think I've ate anything apple chips, yes. I think that was last week though. I ate some foraged apple chips. So again, this was just something I wanted to do to challenge myself to make sure I'm consuming as much, homegrown and foraged fruits and veg as possible, because it's the most nutrient dense food that you can consume, right? Superfoods are homegrown, right? You know exactly what goes into it. You can grow it organically. It's better for the environment because, well, you grew it very close, in your backyard or, very close to where you live, right? So what's good for the environment is obviously good for humans, and want to take care of Mother Earth, right? Kind of important. And it's just a really worthwhile pursuit, something very, productive and therapeutic that we can all engage in whatever capacity and context works for us. And then at the end of it, you're rewarded with things like fucking homegrown tomatoes, like picking a ripe sun-gold tomato off the fucking cherry, off the tomato plant, eating it. It's like biting into the fucking sun. Oh my fucking God. If the sun tasted really delicious and wasn't, molting hot, thousands or hundreds of thousands of degrees, however hot it is, it's fucking delicious though. Or a cucumber, or these, there's so many other different things, and hopefully to inspire other people to, grow a little bit of food, whatever they can, start small, figure out what they like, expand from there. And then if you have extra, sharing that with your family, with your friends, with your broader community, because it's really disgusting, but it's true that being able to buy, high quality organic produce at the store is prohibitively expensive, right? And so it's a class issue, and class is also, a race issue in the United States. And so these, people and communities that have been historically, marginalized and oppressed in the United States aren't going to have access to, this high quality, nutrient dense food, whether it's bought from the store or, they're going to have less opportunities to, grow it themselves. So it's important to share the wealth, to share that abundance when you have it. And that's something I've been trying to get better at doing, especially when I have a surplus of things. So on this week's menu was lots of persimmons. I've been eating good 4 or 5, sometimes 10 of those a day. This will probably be the last week for them, which is really sad, but I've been eating on those for over a month, and I've started to save some of the seeds. I'm going to get those going in a couple months when it's a little warmer, to get a bunch of trees going, because they have a pretty low germination rate. But I plan on propagating as much as I can, sharing those, maybe I'm doing some guerrilla gardening, planting those around parks that I live at, because this variety is fucking delicious. It does really well here. You can get upwards of 25-30 pounds of fruit from one tree. So eating a lot of fucking persimmons, so fucking good. Had potatoes probably 2-3 times this week. Once with some beans, which the beans are also cooked in homegrown frozen tomatoes to get some nice, flavor and nutrients from that. Also a lot of, garlic with the potatoes, with the beans as well. We also had some frozen blackberries that I put in some oatmeal, which is always super good. I can never honestly pick enough of those. Definitely got to do better next year. Let's see, what else was on this week's menu? I think, I also had some apple chips. What else? I feel like there's more. Did I have a smoothie? I might have had a smoothie, and if so, I had some frozen carrots. I dug up some carrots last week. Eating a carrot out of the ground that you just pulled out, maybe taking a little bit of the dirt off if you want, or eating some of the dirt. I'm not going to judge. Especially at this time of the year when it's cold, the carrots are just extra sweet and just so fucking good. So Carrots, definitely want to keep growing more of those and figuring out how to keep the goddamn rabbits from eating the tops, because if they eat the tops, then the roots stop developing. So if you got any tips on that, please let me know in the comment sections down below, because I can grow carrots pretty damn well, but if I can't keep the rabbits from eating the tops, it's very, very frustrating. So ate some carrots as well. On this week's menu, going to be again more persimmons, more potatoes. Honestly, last night the potatoes I grew in containers and grow bags in our backyard, which again, that's a really good way to grow a decent amount of food in a small space. Some of the best potatoes, frankly, I've ever had, just taste and flavor wise. It was really fucking good, and my partner really enjoyed them as well. So definitely gonna try to double down on some grow bag container grown potatoes next year. These were the Yukon Gold variety, which is actually the variety we always buy from the store when we buy potatoes. And these were, again, some of the most flavorful potatoes I've ever had, and they were homegrown and required. Literally the only thing I did besides planting those in the container with some just high quality potting soil was water them. Like that's fucking it. And some of the best fucking potatoes I ever had were potatoes we grew in our backyard in grow bags and containers. So if you have a little bit of space, get some containers, get some grow bags. That's a good way to start small, and then, you know, expand maybe to just more of those, or, you know, raise beds or whatever it may be. So on to week 10 now. What is that? It's I guess last week would have been month 3, but into month 3, and we're almost middle of December, and still got decent amount of homegrown stuff left to eat. Again, decent amount of persimmons left, but this will probably be the last week, unfortunately. Decent amount of potatoes, and we'll see what else we grow this week. That was homegrown. You get what I mean, right? Hopefully, maybe some of it at least. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. All part of the people. Quick shout out to the 2 Uber comrades supporting my channel, my partner in Indie Left News. Peace. Much love.